I am asking Congress for a change immediately. This is an emergency situation. What that white man did with that gun is an act of terror. This is a terrorist act which falls under Homeland Security Act. You need to fucking act today and change a law today, because we can't let this happen tomorrow or later on today, because hell, we've had mass shootings that just happen over and over and over again, multiple times a day. Still to this day, it blows my mind how Sandy Hook didn't change every fucking gun policy there is on this planet. But I am begging Congress, if you truly represent your people and their interests, then you will change something now. And if you feel as though your opinion on the Second Amendment makes it so that you won't do anything and you will just give yourself to ignorance and give yourself to the fact that you are going to do your own policies and follow your own will instead of the will of the people you are supposed to represent, then recuse yourself immediately. You do not hold office. You are not fit to hold office if you do not represent the people. The people have been screaming for, God, decades now for a policy change, and you're unwilling to do it. I'm not asking for the Second Amendment to be abolished. I'm asking for some fucking tweaks. It was designed that way. It was designed by our mostly intelligent and compassionate and forethought-looking forefathers, that we have the ability to adapt these amendments to time. The time being, when they wrote these laws, there were only muskets, weapons that couldn't be reloaded this quickly. They didn't have 100-round Beta-C magazines at their disposal for their AR-15s that they could buy at a gun show for cash. I'm saying you can own that gun. They're fun. I've had a lot of fun with the AR-15. But fun doesn't change the fact that it is a weapon of war and should be treated as such. Make it like a Class 3 or Class 2 designation. Make sure you're interviewing with your local sheriff's department to see if you're okay. See if you've been released from a mental institution or adjudicated recently. Make sure you're not making Proud Boy statements about racism so that you don't go on mass shooting sprees in black churches. Let's just be intelligent about what we do. Change these goddamn laws now. And if you don't know anything about guns, because I've watched you fucking fools fumbling around, the liberals that just handle these things and go, this, flux capacitor, which is attached to the Johnson rod, is somehow dangerous. These guys don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They need people who know what they're talking about in order to inform them, to make these decisions with intelligence and intent. They need to change laws today. This is an act of war. Caucasian motherfucking males are terrorists. They hold all these guns. We have mental illnesses and are allowed legally to possess them. The man just was in a mental institution. Why did no one ask? Does he have access to firearms? He's a firearms instructor. He might have a few. I mean, that's a question we should ask. Oh, you're nuts and you aren't mentally well, but you're well enough to be released. But let's release you to a freaking gun safe full of semi-automatic weapons which can create mass genocide in seconds. It's just not smart. You are letting us kill each other. Just letting us kill each other. And it's just stupid. Every person deserves the right to defend themselves against evil, because evil truly does exist. And peaceful people sometimes need to pick up arms in order to defend themselves. We need the right in order to be able to defend ourselves against those evils. But let's do it intelligently. And if you don't have the bandwidth in order to make those decisions, again, recuse yourself, you goddamn sons of bitches. You obviously haven't done shit in order to change policy. You obviously don't give a fuck about our interests as a people, as the majority, as a whole, because you have been ignoring all of the things that we have about mental illness, how we respond as law enforcement officers to the mentally ill. You're not doing anything but protecting your own selves and your own selfish goddamn interests, which are probably fiscally motivated. So again, if you can't make those decisions, fucking recuse yourself. Do it now. Make a law now, you dumb sons of bitches. Fuck you, Congress. Fuck you. Make a change.